those books your kids no longer need and swap them for ones they do. Plus, enjoy fun activities, entertainment, and meet your favorite nationwide personalities. It's all happening in St. James on Saturday, August 9 from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. at Harmony Beach Park. See you there.
Black Stallion, formulated with natural herbs and regular usage, will improve strength, stamina, and performance. Black Stallion now has horny goat weed to give maximum satisfaction. Black Stallion now has strong back roots to strengthen your upper and lower back muscle. Know your Black Stallion.
For strength, stamina, and performance, Black Stallion, the bedroom tonic. Bring out the stallion in you.
Guilty. Outperform, outlast. Guilty. With top performance. Guilty. Guilty. Jackhammer. Reliable. Full stop. Not comma. We have the expertise for drilling and demolition. We have the power tools for plumbers and electrician. Fancy leg tools, 3 parts and 3 repairs. 3 parts, 3 repairs. 2 to 3 years. Hilton. Available at Delta Supply, 106 Hagley Park Road. Call us at 876-302-6111-4. Delta Supply. We service what we sell.
Who shops at Creative Building Finishes? You, the homeowner who creates luxurious spaces with our floor and wall tiles. The contractor and builder who are convinced that our ceramic tiles are right for the job. The architect and designer who make dreams come true with our wood look and porcelain tiles. Superior customer service, knowledgeable staff, inviting showroom, and you get where this is going, right? Shop 5 Red Hills Road or call 876-929-5553. Get tiles, get Creative Building Finishes.
Tune in to Nationwide 90 FM from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. for the University of the Commonwealth Caribbean's commencement ceremony at the National Arena on July 20. This year's ceremony, held under the theme Building Future Leaders, Breaking Barriers, will honor the ambition and accomplishments of their graduates. And that's not all. Expect an installation of their new Chancellor, Professor Jan McIntyre. UCC is shaping bold thinkers through world-class Doctor of Business Administration and professional practice programs. It's your time to rise, lead, and disrupt limits. So tune in to Nationwide 90 FM, Sunday, July 20 from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. It's the Commonwealth Caribbean's commencement ceremony at the National Arena. Catch the live stream on our YouTube channel at Nationwide 90 FM Live 2. All this and more only on Nationwide 90 FM, the new revolution in media. This broadcast is brought to you by the University of the Commonwealth Caribbean. Please be advised that on Sunday, July 20, the Mayor's Parlor will air at 12 p.m. This will temporarily replace the usual broadcast of Amazing Word at that time. We apologize for any inconvenience. Tune in to Nationwide 90 FM from 6 to 9 p.m. as we broadcast from the Central Kingston Choose Jamaica public meeting at the intersection of Hitchin and Great George's Street, Almontown, Sunday, July 20. Hear from Deputy Leader Desmond McKenzie alongside Members of Parliament Donovan Williams, Darrell Vaz, Juliet Cuthbert-Flynn, Delroy Chuck, and others. It's the Central Kingston Choose Jamaica public meeting at the intersection of Hitchin and Great George's Street in Almontown, Sunday, July 20. From 6 to 9 p.m. right here, only on Nationwide 90 FM, the new revolution in media. This broadcast is brought to you by the West Kingston constituency and the Jamaica Labour Party. Due to the broadcast of the Central Kingston Choose Jamaica public meeting on Sunday, July 20, Jamaican Dads, Immaculate Moments, and Baha'i Faith will not be aired.
Everything loud and wicked every Saturday 3 to 5 p.m. with Outside with Pepita. Lone vibes, lone laughs, and lone entertainment. Come on the road with me. Cause when we say Outside with Pepita, we're there all over Jamaica. Anyway, check them out. We're there. We're in on the business. Stay tuned in for prizes, surprises, giveaways, guest artists, and enough more. But hold on there. We forget to big up my DJ. DJ Jerome the Shell Boss, I'm gonna make your bust to pew pew with the maddest, baddest, and latest tunes. So look out for Outside with Pepita. We might be coming to a town near you. You heard it here first. Outside with Pepita, Saturdays 3 to 5 p.m. on Nationwide 90 FM. The new revolution in media. Jamaica, lock it in and don't miss a thing.
Jamaica, our young people are world leaders, innovators, and game changers. They are creative, intelligent, bold, and they are champions. My youths, you have the power to transform Jamaica. Our country needs your ideas, your opinions, your solutions, and your support. Full time now, we kick out crime and violence, rape culture, unemployment, and all of the other problems in Jamaica land we love. I'm Empress Scolding, encouraging all young people to come make we talk up. Pon Talk Up Radio. Go on with it, youths. Talk up youth. Myself a talk up youth.
New government, give thanks. Sing it. You know, every day. Realest thing here in our world, brother. We give thanks. For real. You spend all that money on your watch. How much time you spend with your son? So much money in the club. How much you spend with the ones you love? The simple things are your blessings. Simple things, them are your blessings, your blessing. Simple things are your blessing. And you don't notice your blessings. You pick it with the shoes by your feet. Now pick and choose the friends where you keep. You now watch where you eat. When last you get a good sleep. The simple things are your blessings. Simple things are your blessing, your blessing. Simple things are your blessing. You better notice your blessing. Sing it. Simplicity we use to survive. Many find it difficult because them ignorant and I. One alone they get in, I go live another life. Telling them again but I know in a device. Life, no get chance too often. Cut out some of the sadness and invest in a laughing. Time you take a stress, lifetime passing. Tell them so you love them for you see them in a coffin. Let me tell you this man. Good days, bad days, you know say you went up. Me woulda trade house and car and shed up. Just to get one more minute with my brother. So you get up, spend time together. Cherish every second of the day when you're there up. Gotta tell you, I had a close one yesterday. You put an angel over me. The simple things are your blessings. Simple things, them are your blessings, your blessings. Simple things are your blessing. And you don't notice your blessings. The simple things are your blessings. Simple things, them are your blessing, your blessing. Simple things, them are your blessing. You better notice your blessings. We've got life, so let's live. You make the time to chase the paper. When last you say a prayer. We've got life, so let's live. And while you're worshipping your treasure, remember nothing lasts forever. The simple things are your blessings. Simple things, them are your blessings, your blessings. Simple things, them are your blessings.
This is Nikisha Band, representing for Talk Up Radio, a Talk Up Youth production held every Saturday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Talk Up Youth, myself, Talk Up Youth.
I've been praying for the break. Praying for a way to get through. All I wanna do, all I wanna do, yeah. All I wanna do is, all I wanna do is live a little, breathe a little, and go and enjoy life. Cause every more can make a pickle. No matter what you trickle, cause things so alright. All I wanna do is live a little, breathe a little, and go and enjoy life. Cause every more can make a pickle. No matter what you trickle, cause things so alright. It's the pleasures and pressures of life we look into, so try your best to make time for joy when the sorrows and pain of life sets on you. We both know that there is no choice, cause every lesson is a blessing. No stressing, no guessing. Life is for the living, we know. We just live it to the fullest and let the good times flow. Cause all I wanna do is live a little, breathe a little, and go and enjoy life. Cause every more can make a pickle. No matter what you trickle, cause things so alright. All I wanna do is live a little, breathe a little, and go and enjoy life. Cause every more can make a pickle. No matter what you trickle, cause things so alright. Hey. I've been feeling a little frustrated, feeling so lost. So many days that I have been working so hard. From week I've been anticipating just to take my day off. Because life, it can be amazing if just hear man say, live a little, breathe a little, and go and enjoy life. Cause every miracle make a miracle. Nobody watch it trickle, cause things so alright. All I wanna do is live a little, breathe a little, and go and
Good morning, Jamaica. Welcome to another edition of the Talk Up Your Radio Show, the voice of the Jamaican youth, right here on Nationwide 90 FM. It is the best revolution station in Jamaica, and like I always say each and every week across the world, you are listening to the voice of producer boss Damian Scarlett. Just sitting in for a little bit, you know. Technically, I'm not supposed to be here today, and I'm sure Curtin's going to tell him why, but nonetheless, we're here this morning. Whether you're listening to us on 90.3, 90.5, 90.7, 90.9, DJ Play
or Flo,
that's
we're
right.
glad to have you this morning.
Right.
And you know, it's about Cardane, and of course, I'm alongside with the producer
Scarlett.
Bars himself.
All right, so just here for a little bit, but I want to say big up to all of our listeners, those who are tuning in on the dial and also on YouTube. Good morning to our YouTubers.
Morning to the taxi man them also.
Well, to everybody, all the drivers,
all the
truck
pedestrians,
driver,
everybody,
bus driver,
one and all.
Even those who are walking.
Right.
Big up to everybody. It's a Saturday and it is the Talk Up Your Radio Show, the voice of the Jamaican youth.
Right.
And today, I just want to say that, today is all about Cardane getting his first experience. Planning a full show for himself. Right.
So.
And producing a full show for himself. Yeah,
come so far. I feel like I'm grow up so fast.
Right, so I don't have to be here, right?
Right. But guys, welcome once more.
So what's our focus today? What's the topic for our show today?
So the topic is surrounded with next gen hustle. We're going to speak to persons or young people about their hustle, their grind, their businesses, their talents.
Mm-hmm.
The show is really surrounded around that. So today in today's show we have coming up to you. It's really a packed show. We're kicking things off with a little laughter, a little energy in our fun icebreaker segment.
That's what say you, right?
What say you segment. We also have Youth for Chat segment, which we engage with young people to hear what they're, want to see, what they want to hear, and stuff of that nature. We also have Bust the Youth segment. It's been a while.
Yeah.
So I bring on some young persons, some young talents, to come and show what they can do.
All right, great. So we're focusing on next gen hustle, which is really looking at entrepreneurship, young persons in the business arena, how they're thriving and surviving,
right?
In that, and what are some of the takeaways that we can give to our listeners and our viewers? And we have a very special guest with us, and we'll hear a little bit more about him in a little while. And I think you were telling me that he's a millionaire.
In the making.
I'm
sure you agree with that. In the making. Definitely.
Well, I see him over there laughing, so must be in agreement.
Yes, of course.
All right, so I won't leave the studio yet. I'll have to speak to him off air.
Right. Make connections.
Yeah, but we're gonna be here until 1 p.m. Well, you're gonna be here until 1 p.m.
Right.
Right. So listen to the Talk Up Your Radio Show here online or at nationwideradiojm.com, or you can get the relevant Nationwide app in your app store. Right. You can also watch us on YouTube as well. And so what is so special about today, Craig?
All right, so you hinted to me, so might as well I just expose it.
Right.
All right, so today is the producer's birthday. So happy birthday, Mr. Scarlett. Happy birthday, producer boss. It's indeed been a pleasure working with you. And I'm sure send up your birthday wishes to our producer in the comments on YouTube. And you can send your comments, and not only comments, gifts also, I'm sure.
Yeah, man, just drop them off
funds,
right at
whatever
6
the case.
Bradley Avenue.
Yeah.
Nationwide 90 FM if you're out there in social media land. As Cardane said, today is the Earth Strong, and I feel as young as I am.
Of course.
Not as young as them.
Forever young.
Forever young. But we're going to be here until 1 p.m. Stick and stay with us. When we come back, much more inside the What Say You, Youth for Chat, and the Bust the Youth segment. This is, the engineer. Bless up, engineer.
Happy birthday. All right, indeed. It's a birthday.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
What's the plan for today, though, Mr. Scully? What's the plan for today, though?
No, we can't reveal that. Oh. respect to the engineer boss, you know. But yeah, today is just going to be a little bit of a reflection and chill day and all of that. You know, have some plans, have some errands because we are responsible people,
of course,
right? So cause we have to pay the bills. I don't want to go home on the birthday and then we're not
on your birthday
and all of these things, right?
Yes.
So we're gonna be responsible, but stick and stay with us, everybody. And if you're out there in social media land and celebrating a birthday today or this weekend, happy birthday to you as well. Soon come.
Yeah. Happy birthday, yeah, my friend. Yeah. One more year on them. Yeah. Go on, one vibe. Give thanks for life. Next year we doing it again. Yeah. Happy birthday, yeah, my friend. Whoa. One more year on them. Yeah. More life to your car with day till the end. Real from me heart, no pretend. Big birthday, bash. If I ever on the ground, lick a splash. Give thanks for your life. Oh gosh, what you them make me.
In Jamaica, your rights are protected by our Constitution. From the right to education to freedom of expression, every citizen deserves respect and dignity. But remember, with rights come responsibilities. Let's uplift and respect each other and stand against injustice. Together, we can make Jamaica a better place for ourselves and future generations. Know your rights. Embrace your responsibilities. This message was brought to you by the Ministry of Legal and Constitutional Affairs.
Body Essentials Surgical Skin Center offers expert medical, surgical, and cosmetic dermatology services. Our licensed professionals provide treatment ranging from acne and wound care to laser therapy, Botox, and body contouring. We are now opened in Mandeville at 5B Bloomfield Close. Give us a call at 876-755-5050 and in Kingston at 40 Shortwood Road. Call 876-755-5555.
Are you looking to drive sales and build brand visibility this summer? Be a vendor at the nationwide 90 FM Back to School Fair on Saturday, August 9 at Harmony Beach Park, Montego Bay. Families from St. James, Hanover, Westmoreland, Trelawney, and St. Elizabeth will be out in full force. And you should be too. Call us at 876-630-1210 or email sales@nationwidenewsnetwork.com to secure your spot. Let's put your brand where it matters, on the ground.
Corian solid surface, so versatile and beautiful. It's non-porous, no sealing necessary, renewable and repairable, so easy to clean and maintain, and can be thermoformed into any shape. Choose Corian, the #1 solid surface in the world, when you want beauty and the best for your countertop. Visit Home International Limited, located at 104 Constance Ring Road. Telephone 755-1970
or 276-6448.
In life, like royalty. Hey, if I make it in a life, you are gonna be living like royalty. So me happy say the thing alright. Never ever happy think twice, no way. If I ever make it in a life.
Talk up youth and talk the truth. I ask for the bush that representing for Talk Up Youth here and nationwide, 90 FM, every Saturday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Bush!
Me used to sleep on Stagger Coach. Me used to sleep on Corey Coach. Them and they never left me out. Me used to live at Eddie House. Me never keep me own a key. She keep my used to let me out. Me bring him with me go LA. It's like a him get nominated. Watch the Grammy side of me. Cause how much people can you say would feed you when you're hungry, when you broke them bless you with money? But I have been so fortunate, surrounded by so many people, make sure say me compensating. And them the thing me can't forget. Your daughter and my daughter wants me living, she no happy fret. If I ever make it in a life, you are gonna be living like royalty. So me happy say the thing alright. Never ever happy think twice, no way. If I ever make it.
Welcome back to Talk Up Youths here on Nationwide Revolutional Station, Nationwide 90 FM. And of course, I'm joined by my official host, Demoy Whiteley, and not the producer today.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I hope you guys have been having a great morning. It's raining cats and dogs on the outside. I can use that excuse today. Yes. But we're here. We're talking next gen biz. We're talking everything entrepreneurial. And before we jump in, we have a special guest. I'm gonna allow him to, introduce himself.
Yeah.
And then we're going to the What Say You segment, and then we as the young people would say, we'll go down your night.
Yeah.
All right. So you can go. Go ahead.
Hi, afternoon, morning, everybody. My name is Aiden Dunn, founder and CEO of Unstoppable Enterprises.
All right, no problem. So soon going on what's all of that about and stuff. But
background and stuff of it.
So my question to you, I'll start with the guest.
Yeah.
If you could swap lives with any Jamaican celebrity for a day, who would it be, and what's the first thing you do in their shoes?
That's a hard one. With Jamaican celebrity.
You go ahead.
I've been thinking about this.
Since I'm doing business, Michael Leachin. The first thing I would do, invest in my business.
Right.
Invest in your business.
Yeah.
You're one no.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. That's a fair one. Cardin, what about you?
Ooh. This is maybe I would say maybe someone in government.
Mm-hmm.
In a sense, I maybe could
what
change.
law?
Some of the
law?
legislation.
Yeah, which one would you go at first?
Maybe about the driver's license thing. Since recently got my driver's license, guys.
Congratulations.
So yeah, I think maybe we could make it around 3 months instead of 6 months. Maybe I would try to, influence a change in that aspect. I don't know if anyone is out there
because it's to keep crazies like you off the road.
Lies.
It is to keep crazies like you off the road. The second one, I'm not going to just ask me. Cardin, would you rather to be stuck in traffic for 3 hours or stuck in a conversation with someone who swears they know everything? Think about it because you're next.
Listen, I would say traffic. You know why? Because traffic, I can have my own little conversations myself, call, listen music, whatever the case might be, 3 hours. But, oh my God, someone who knows everything.
Yeah.
It's kind of going to be rough. What about you?
What about you?
I definitely choose traffic because if I think I'm right and you think you're right, it's going to be like a whole argument.
Also, definitely that car itself needs to be ignored. We need to avoid that car there.
Right.
For me, I would choose the traffic, and anybody who knows me know that that's a very strong choice because I really hate traffic. I leave work. I'll go to work late and leave work late just to avoid traffic. I go to work early and leave work late to avoid traffic. But in the day, as you said, you can't turn on your music and all that. But to have somebody talking for 3 hours and stress them right, oh my God, I would take the steering wheel and just walk out of the car.
Oh.
And the last question, if you won $10 million but had to spend it in 24 hours or lose it, what's your first stop?
Oh boy, that's a good one.
Yeah, $10 million. Is that a lot of money?
Real
Yeah,
estate.
you spend 24 hours.
Yeah, 24 hours.
I would buy real estate.
Okay.
So the first stop would be a real estate company, maybe Keller Williams.
Yeah, I figured that's what he was going to say.
I don't know. Maybe probably say car, something of that sort, Well, lies.
I mean, car value depreciates when you're buying real estate,
And again,
right,
I know that's
true.
something that he would say.
Yeah.
That's it. We remember so soon go United. So I'm just kind of summarizing what he would say.
Yeah.
Me, may I buy some goods and sell it.
Right.
May I buy some? Make it explain that. I buy some things and I sell it. I sell it.
Yeah.
It have to sell.
Right.
And so, but that's just to hear, your thoughts and all of that. Kind of a light chit chat. So, we often talk about supporting youth entrepreneurs, but how many young people are taken seriously when they start to have a conversation or even start a business?
Yeah.
At what point do we stop saying, you're too young to do that?
Yeah.
And actually start investing in their dreams. So today we're going to explore through the lens of a young Jamaican who didn't wait for permission. He built his own lane. And this young man that we're speaking about is none other than Aiden Dunn. I got it right?
Aiden Dunn.
Aiden Dunn. All right, so 18-year-old powerhouse who turned setbacks into setting stones. Hail from Constant Spring, Kingston, and are proud. Hold up. No, the conversation again. Hold on, man. Read that over again. Sorry. And a proud Kingston College student heading into 6th form. Yes, yeah. Where you show me? Where you take out? Oh, 16-year-old. My apologies, I said 18. 16-year-old. The founder and CEO of Unstoppable Enterprises. What began with just 2 LED lights has grown into a full-scale company distributing trusted products across Jamaica, from fans to water heaters. But behind the success is a young man who's had to face real losses, rejection, and even bullying because of how he speaks. Aiden lost over $500,000 on his first big shipment, but instead of giving up, he rebranded, rebuilt, and became what his brand now stands for: Unstoppable. His story is one of vision, resilience, and what it means to push past people's expectations to build your own lane. So buckle up, because I don't know my conversation this, but because this isn't just a business story, it's a story of courage, faith, and fierce determination. So, Cardine, I did a mouthful just now.
Why?
Welcome, officially welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome.
You know, one of the things that, when I was actually messaging Mr. Donner Aiden, I was saying that, because, I was looking for guests for the show because, I was acting producer role, and, and then the first thing I went on TikTok and saw was Mr. Aiden Dunn. So I was saying, a young entrepreneur. We have a show in which we can amplify young people's voice. Yeah. So why not do it? So I was engaging in a dialogue with him, and when he told me that he lost over $500,000 in his first shipment, I was like, this is going to be a conversation that must be had, because I'm telling you, this must be interesting. A lot of times people speak about the success of business, but not a lot of them speak about the fails and the loss and rejections and all these other things that they go through in starting their own business.
Which is true.
It's
true.
Yeah.
My question, I want to jump right into it because I feel as if we're going to spend a while having this conversation. Yeah. What motivated you to start your business at such a young age?
Well, from a tender age of just 8 years old, because I started working at 8 years old, clearing.
I don't think you want to say that out loud. That sounds like child labor.
I wouldn't say full on
like
work.
CPFSA needs to get involved.
No,
nothing of that sort. Nothing of that sort. They claim.
Well, not of that sort.
Nothing of that.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I started helping my family with some products, clearing containers, helping our customers, and many other different business endeavors that we've done. And I guess that kind of motivated me to start something of my own.
Were you always this entrepreneurial? As a kid, you said you started from 8.
Yeah.
Yes.
You saw your parents engaged in the business, so you were this entrepreneurial from a child.
Yeah, my family has always been in entrepreneurship, so I guess I was born with the goal,
Yeah.
But yeah.
I really love that. I think as we stated before, a lot of times we always say that you're too young for start a business. So I love the support that you got from your family in terms of starting your own business.
Yeah, especially my mom.
Yeah, that's great. That's great.
Is that,
by the way, guys, mom is in the studio.
Hi, mommy. You're so silent. Welcome. I guess we can probably try for the next segment.
Yeah.
Have her on. And, So, my question, walk us through it, Aiden. When you lost that $500,000 shipment, what did that teach you? Mm-hmm. How did you feel in the moment?
Yeah.
And what did that teach you?
Well, how I felt in the moment, I felt like somebody stabbed me in the heart.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, especially when I just started, right?
Which year was this, if you don't mind me asking?
This was 2023.
Mm-hmm.
2023.
So we just come out of COVID, who supposed to reach and all of that, and to see that you lost this 500,000.
Yeah. Well, how I felt at first was actually like a failure at first, because I'm like, trying as what age was I back then? I think I was 14? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I was 14 back then. Mm-hmm. Trying as a entrepreneur by myself, I first started out with 2 LED lights, 2 single LED lights, and from those 2 LED lights, I flipped them because I realized what's the market, So I studied the market. I bought 2 LED lights. From those 2 LED lights, I started buying more products, more LED lights, until I realized that, hey, I outgrow that market. So I went into all different type of products until I finally saved my money. Let me repeat, my money. I saved my money.
Right.
Yeah, I saved my money and bought a shipment of gaming chairs, right? Not knowing that I would be hit with an invoice of over $500,000. So I shipped it via the wife with the air, because you know you have 2 different types of freights. You have air and sea. So I shipped it through air, not knowing that that would be a whole lot of money. So when I shipped it and I got the invoice, duties, everything, it was $500,000 just to clear some small chairs. I didn't even buy a lot. So I made the hard decision because I was like, if I clear the shipment, would I really make a profit? Because business is about profit, right? And it wouldn't work out. So I made the decision. It was hard. I made a decision and just left them.
You left the chairs at WAF?
I left the chairs.
He left the chairs at WAF.
But
we have to take a break. We have to take a break. But when we come back, we're gonna continue from there because you know you left the chairs at WAF. That was a hard and harsh decision to make. But as a business owner, you had to weigh the pros and the cons. And you know, after that decision, you know what would have happened after having that discussion with probably your closest friends. You know, business young, so you don't have a board, so probably who you consult with, who was that, and then how did you guys pivot? All that and more when we come back from the break. Talk of you, Musefi.
Talk of youth.
We'll be right back.
Everything me have, you get it, I'm 1,000. How me feel repaying amount of money won't spend. Now we must see what we see me in a torment. People call me go flag up in me apartment. Remember me they tell you there would be a moment when the work we put in would have pay off so said.
Upgrade your home or business with Cameron Industries and Joinery Limited. Explore a range of termite-resistant plywood, quartz, solid surface, and granite. Experience timeless elegance with our cedar doors, crafted from premium cedar stock, kiln-dried for durability and beauty. For quality and craftsmanship, visit us at the Trade Center Kingston 10 or Hatfield Mandeville. Call 876-963-0628-30. Cameron Industries and Joinery Limited. Transform your space today.
Need to make a change to your title or need a title? GeoLand Title Limited. They do lost title application, add and remove names from titles, wills, estates. First-time registration land surveys also included. Affordable rates and flexible payment options. NLA adjudication and land titling waivers also available. They have 8 locations island-wide. Call 876-754-6436 or visit their website at geolandonline.com. GeoLand Title Limited. Secure your land, secure your title.
Outperform, outlast. With top performance. Jackhammer. Reliable, full stop, not comma. We have the expertise for drilling and demolition. We have the power tools for plumbers and electrician. Fancy select tools, 3 parts and 3 repairs. 3 parts, 3 repairs. 2 to 3 years. Hilton, available at Delta Supply, 106 Hagley Park Road. Call us at 876-302-6111-4. Delta Supply, we service what we sell.
Everything loud and wicked every Saturday 3 to 5 p.m. with Outside with Pepita. Loan vibes, loan laughs, and loan entertainment. Come on the road with we. Cause when we say Outside with Pepita, we're there all over Jamaica. Anyway, check them out. We're there. We're in on the business. Stay tuned in for prizes, surprises, giveaways, guest artists, and enough more. But hold on there. We forget to big up my DJ. DJ Jerome the Shell Boss, I'm gonna make your bus too pew pew with the maddest, baddest, and latest tune. So look out for Outside with Pepita. We might be coming to a town near you. You heard it here first. Outside with Pepita, Saturdays 3 to 5 p.m. on Nationwide 90 FM. The new revolution in media. Jamaica, lock it in and don't miss a thing.
Who shops at Creative Building Finishes? You, the homeowner who creates luxurious spaces with our floor and wall tiles. The contractor and builder who are convinced that our ceramic tiles are right for the job. The architect and designer who make dreams come true with our wood look and porcelain tiles. Superior customer service, knowledgeable staff, inviting showroom, and you get where this is going, right? Shop 5 Red Hills Road or call 876-929-5553. Get tiles, get creative building finishes.
Yeah, man, you don't know. This is Naomi Cowan representing for Talk Up Youth. This on every Saturday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Nationwide 90 FM. Talk Up Youth. Me say, Talk Up Youth. Yeah, you have to stand for your rights now. Now is the time. Tell the
When you're winning, it's a sweet story. And when you're not, then the war is bitter. You're quick to call me a sinner. Only judge I know my history. So we have to give the king glory. Like a tree planted by the river. I smile with the sun. Can't keep it down, cause we have to overcome.
Sleepless nights under pressure, got a lot on my mind. What would life be without all these struggles of mine? Can't sleep, some steam trees for peace of mind. I can't sleep, but these sweet dreams do ease my mind. I say, what success without a little sacrifice? With every downfall, yes, you have to have a rise. Gain the world to lose your soul, no, but not gonna pay that price. I forgive thanks to life, the morning, Sunday, so
victory. When you're winning, it's a sweet story. And when you're not, then the war is bitter. You're quick to call me a sinner. Only that I know my history. So we have to give the king glory. Like a tree planted by the river. I smile with the sun. Can't keep it down, cause we have to overcome.
Education is the key for betterment in this modern time, Education is the key for betterment. Never you waste your time, don't you waste your time. Bless and love. This is Warrior King. It's all about Talk Up Youth, you know. Cause the youth them are the future. Saturday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Keep in tune, don't move the dial. Rastafari. Reggae music rocking the nation. Good vibration.
Mastermind. Yeah. Me pray every time I feel can't do no different. Swear me have a win. That's why I'ma try again. Pray every time I feel, cause God always a listen. One day I have to win. That's why I'ma try again. Send me working hard while I'm still struggling. Minimum wage can't cover my bills. Somebody tell me how I'm gonna live. Me might complain, but me not giving.
Welcome back to the Talk of It Radio Show, the voice of the Jamaican youth. And today we are speaking about Gen X, Gen Z, business, Gen Hustle. Sorry, you have to remember that Gen Hustle. And we are with Aiden Dunn, who was in the middle. If you're just joining us on the last segment, would have shared that as a young entrepreneur, he would have made a difficult decision in losing $500,000. We had to take a break there, so we're now back on that point. And as a young businessman, you know, I would have given you the interest of the conversation when leaving, is that what decisions did you have to make as an entrepreneur in trying to recoup that $500,000?
Yeah. Okay, so the first decision I had to make to recoup that 500, right?
Mm-hmm.
I knew that shipping and clearing would cost money, right? But I didn't expect it to be that much, you know? So the money that I had initially set aside for the shipping and clearing, what I did was bought some smaller products. I went into phone cases, still did the LED lights, and what matches with phones, phone cases, chargers, AirPods. So I started and going to Kingston College, you know. I can tell you, it's a school that really helps you because it's a brotherhood. You understand? So when I went there, I'm going to sixth form there in when does it start? I think September.
September.
It starts September. So I my friends and everyone in the school basically they bought phone cases from me, AirPods and all different type of products until I finally reordered and I shipped by sea, because you know sea freight is cheaper than air.
Longer but cheaper.
Longer but cheaper, but it's worth it, trust me.
Right. All right, and you mentioned Kingston College just now. You mentioned school that you're gonna start 6th form September.
Yeah.
How do you balance school and business, especially during exam seasons? You just did CSEC just now, right? Correct.
Yeah, I did.
We're looking forward to 8
I actually did some subjects already
Oh,
last year.
so
and
how did you
passed them.
balance?
How did I balance?
Yeah.
All right, what I did was I created a study timetable and a business timetable, right? So it's a mixture. You understand? And I always say this to people. So what I did, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, dedicated straight to schoolwork. Friday and on the weekends, I do business.
I like that.
Nice.
The mind of a businessman.
Yeah. Why did you decide to change the name to Unstoppable Enterprises?
Yeah.
Oh boy. All right, so the name first was Duns Enterprises, right?
Related to Duns. You know.
Didn't we ask that?
I know.
We did.
We don't know something in the future.
Yes.
All right, no problem. Fine. So, why did you decide to change the name?
Change the name.
Well, I did a speech at Kingston College about entrepreneurship, and the video went viral. So people were really mixing up Duns Electrical and Red Hills Road and my business, which I couldn't have because they would go to the location on Red Hills Road and I would lose.
Yeah.
You understand? So
as a businessman.
So what I did was I changed the name, rebranded,
Yeah.
and to now Unstoppable Enterprises.
So why Unstoppable Enterprises?
Because the comments people were in the comments as well, they were saying that because I come from the family, you understand?
Yes.
They were like, you don't know hard work and etc. But at the end of the day, people don't really know your story, you understand? Because I can tell you, I wake up 5 o'clock in the mornings to do my research, text these suppliers, 2 different time zones, all different type of stuff that people don't really, you know?
And let me tell you something. No focus on them not knowing.
Yeah. So I was on TikTok one day because I was trying to think about what name, and then this Beanie Man song came to me about "You're Unstoppable." So I was like, let me change the name to Unstoppable Enterprises to show the people that when you have a dream, go for it, because the youths are truly unstoppable.
All right, so thanks for that. You like that? Yeah. You said that. Well, not you said. You were bullied, correct?
Yeah.
How did how did the bullying you face affect you, and how did you push past that?
Well, back in the day, I'm not old enough, I'm really young. Back in the day, my voice was really girly, so I was bullied a lot.
Girly, it was high pitch.
Yes, high pitch. So I was bullied a lot because of my voice, and you know the way I spoke back then. People used to say, he's Jamaicans.
Yeah.
So what I did to push past that, COVID-19 came around, so I wasn't really socializing as much, so the bullying kind of stopped until my voice materialized into what it is now. You understand? More manly. So the bullying wore off after a certain period. So I guess that's a good part about COVID.
We were having a conversation over the phone yesterday, and I said, so tell us, what do you like to do to help to get the viewers a bit more understanding of who is Aiden Dunn behind of this whole business persona, and we want to go ahead and tell them what's something that you say you like to do in your spare time.
Alright, in my spare time, I like to sing. That's one.
And then a conversation that we had over the phone.
Bring up people.
No, listen.
Remind me not to message you, Curdy. Remind me to message you, Curdy.
It's interesting.
Okay.
It's
alright,
interesting.
I'll hear you. I'll hear you. Go again, Aiden.
I like to sing. That's one. And the other thing is I like to text my suppliers. Like if I don't text these suppliers, it's like I can't function during the day, because when you're running a business and there's 2 different time zones. So when it's in the night, it's morning in the country that I order from. You understand? So if I don't text these suppliers, it's like, you know, I love texting them because let me tell you, they work really hard. And when you're running a business, especially when you can't be there physically, you have to look out for the minor details. For instance, the plugs. You know, I know many people who ship items, and because you know, European plugs can't work in Jamaica.
The tree don't want to.
So it's US plugs. So sometimes these suppliers can even give you the wrong plugs. So I have to be there constantly, you know, looking over, calling them, video calling them.
So
and
these
make
suppliers
sure.
are in China, I'm assuming, or the States?
I ship worldwide. It's not only
Okay.
one, but I do ship from China and many other different places. So
Have you been to these? Have you visited these places before?
no.
Something on the wish
Well,
list?
I visited the US, so yeah, I do have suppliers in the US as well. So yeah, but not China. But I have sourcing agents there. And
See, it's quite interesting. I was like,
that's interesting. Wait, all right,
Text
let me my intrusive thoughts are winning right now. We just text him and say like, what are the we're like,
are the products?
Oh, we stay. Are the products ready?
Yeah.
well, if you know you're buying from China, them love say good morning, dear. They're always saying dear, dear, dear.
Yeah.
So what I do, I'm like, I say good morning, dear. How are the products? Send me videos of the products.
No, this is what you caused. That's all the products. Please, I do apologize to the boy. But that is actually quite fascinating.
Send me videos
The
of
way
the
he's actually
products.
crying,
Yeah.
guys. So that must be. Never mind.
I'm sorry. Let me get.
Whoa.
I'm sorry.
That the moment, sir?
I'm sorry. No, Karen, don't do that again. Don't do that again. Hey, then, kudos to you. Please delete that part of the video. Please that part of the video. Let's go again. So,
yeah.
Unstoppable Enterprises. Sorry, what does your brand stand for beyond the products? Beyond the products that you sell?
Yeah.
My brand, what does it stand for? It stands for youth development. It stands for strength.
Yeah.
It stands for quality. It stands for affordability. You understand? You know, when I just started at such a young age, people were always saying, oh, he can't do this, he can't do that because of my age. But this is what I always say to the youth. You see, once you have a dream and you're willing to work for it, it doesn't matter. There are going to be a lot of obstacles in your way, but push forward. So that is what my brand is for. It's for youth development. It's to show the youth that you are truly unstoppable.
Yeah, I like that.
Do you give have you been invited to give motivational speech or your public speech and stuff like that?
You know, the other day I was at Mona Heights Primary. I actually gave back a water dispenser, my brand. So I did couple speeches there and many, you know. So yes, I am invited, but sometimes I don't really get the time. But when I do,
I understand. What advice would you give to another 15 or 16-year-old who wants to start a hustle?
All right, my advice to them, guys, start small. Trust me. Don't go on spending all your money and then when it comes, it doesn't work out. So start small. If you have a dream, continue work for it. Work hard. It's not going to happen in the first month. It's not going to happen in the first week. It's not going to happen in the second month. Because the first month, I got 0 sales. I'm telling you the truth. You understand? The second month, 0 sales. The third month, after constant marketing, people seeing your face out there, sales started to push. And
so I have a question. It'd be remiss of me not to ask. What is your support system like, you know, behind Unstoppable Enterprise? Do you have somebody in your corner? I know you mentioned your mom before. What is that support system like?
Okay, the support system I have, as I said, it's not only me. I have people who work with me as well. My brother, Ronaldo, big up yourselves. My other brother, Benji. And not only that, I have sourcing agents in China and many in the other different countries that I ship as well. And quality inspection agents. So you see, when you buy from us, you're getting quality.
Right, I like that. You know, so we're slowly coming down, Aiden. So just tell the people where they can find you. Where that might be on socials, where that might be if you have a physical location in the future, whatever the case might be. Are you thinking about going about having a physical location?
No, before you go there, Cardine, because we're still on. Before we go there, where do you see Unstoppable in the next 5 years?
I see Unstoppable Enterprises in the next 5 years, owning 3 locations, because that's really the goal. Our brand becoming something big, really big. So something that is a household name and nationwide. That's where I see it, and I know it will happen through hard work and determination. Because as I said, the youth are unstoppable.
I like that. Before we wrap up, what would you say that like support system you wish to see existed for Jamaicans, young Jamaicans in business, especially being so young in Jamaica? What is the support system like? What do you wish that it could be more like implemented?
What support you wish existed for young people in business?
I think
policy-wise,
stuff
like that,
Even the registration of your business, you have to be a certain age. I think the government needs to change that. You understand? Because certain things you can't even do. You understand? The other day,
was it difficult for you to register your business?
Yes, it was really difficult. Really, really difficult. When I first started, I was trying to send a wire transfer. You understand? Because I had a personal account, I couldn't send the wire transfer. So I think Jamaica needs to lower the age for business, because some many youth in Jamaica want to start a business, but there are so many obstacles in the way of starting it. I think Jamaica should look over that system.
Yeah,
definitely.
Which other obstacles would you say play a major factor in terms of like hindering you from moving forward with your business? In a sense?
Because online scammers, that's one. People they're so afraid nowadays to send their money.
Yes.
Because and I can't even wrong them, because I'm like, if you've been scammed, you know the feeling. Your hard work, you send it to somebody, and you understand. So I think the scammers is what really.
What would you say in a sense that if somebody out there want to purchase from Unstoppable Enterprise, how are you guaranteeing them and making sure that, hey, listen, you're not going to be scammed there, that is not something that you should worry about?
What protective mechanisms they put in place?
And that's an excellent question. I'm so happy you asked that question. The other day, we did an ice maker. We have some ice makers coming, commercial ice makers. And in the comments, people were like, because we were doing pre-orders on them, people were like, how am I gonna, how do I know I'm not gonna get scammed and whatever? So what I did was, we now have a physical pick-up and drop-off location at 11 Lindsay Crescent inside the Tech Pro building. You can just go to the cashier, sign up a contract, you put your name, your contact number, and you can ask them questions in regards to all these products that we have coming. But you put in the deposit, and October, all those commercial ice makers and anything that you put your deposit on will be on dial.
I like that.
So that is the step that we're
I like
doing
that.
right now. Physical, you understand?
That's nice.
Yeah,
as an entrepreneur, your strongest asset is your mind. Yes or no, correct?
I wouldn't say the strongest asset is the mind, I would say the strongest asset is our body. You understand? Like the strength. Because I know many people in school who has the mind, but them don't have the body. The body strength is really important, because even when I'm clearing my containers, for instance, I have to be there in the container checking out the goods, lifting up these boxes and all different type of stuff. You understand?
Yeah, but you can you can outsource that. So let's go back to to my thing. I won't admit that I'm lazy on radio, but if I was you, I can ask Curdin and pay Curdin to do it. So the mind, because you're the one behind the important decisions, for example, that one in terms
definitely.
of. So how do you protect that mindset, that strength in your mindset, even when things go wrong?
All right. You see, when you're born with a goal and you know the goal you're trying to reach, the mindset shouldn't be a problem. Because there's this song, I don't know if I'm even allowed to sing it, am I?
As long as no expletives.
No, there's no expletives.
Yes.
From my born, me know say man for great, you understand? So, from your born, and you know you have the greatness inside of you, no problem.
I was sing that now.
Enhance.
I'm asking you, and you heard that. That's fine. That's fine. But from a band, man for great. And any last words for anybody who is listening to you on this radio program? Any last thing that you'd want to share with them? And Curdin would have asked prior to, where can we find you?
All right. So, and the last words for people who are out there listening to me right now and want to even go into entrepreneurship. The journey is going to be hard. you're going to face a lot of challenges. But don't let those challenges bring you down. Everything in life, there's going to be obstacles, right? And there's going to be a lot of fight. But if you're not getting fight and you're not getting obstacles, what's the point? Everything where you go through in life, I believe it builds you. Because what I went through built me to be better, bigger, and better. So it built me, and I'm sure with the obstacles, it will build you guys too. And to respond to the question about the location, right? Yeah, so if you guys want to drop off the deposits for the ice machines that will have coming, 11 Lindsay Crescent, again, inside Tech Pro building. Just ask the cashier about the ice machines.
And you're online, I'm assuming, so your socials?
Yes, you guys can contact us at 1-876-566-4023. WhatsApp or call.
Okay.
Let me just tell you.
really
Yeah. As in, I'm really inspired.
I am.
You'll probably be asking why is it I hog most of the questions, because I'm truly inspired. It's not regular.
The KC synergy.
No,
right
beyond the KC, because beyond KC. KC produces greatness only. We know that, that's undisputed right there, Curdy, and get on with the program. But I'm just saying, apart from that, it's not regular that you meet somebody at the age of 15, 16 who is as solid as you are, who is as mature in your outlook as you are, who is as business oriented and determined as you are. And I want to say to you, young man, continue. When you mentioned the whole 500,000, the only thing, as cliche as it might sound, Curdy, and the motto came to mind, which is really the brave may fall, but never yield. And that's really what you did. That did not deter you. That didn't discourage you. You went on, and you are now where you are, sitting with us, having the conversation.
And maybe in the future, he will look back and maybe just laugh about it,
You laugh when the part of the story when he go out there go motivate the youths them, right? They say, man, young youth have a great. Anyways, big up yourself, Aiden Dunn, the executive director of Unstoppable Enterprise. Thank you for coming today. Really enjoyed it. We're gonna take a quick break. On the next side, you're gonna have to stick and stay to find out. This is the Talk Up Youth Radio Show, the voice of the Jamaican youth. Talk Up Youth, Mr. F. Talk Up Youth. We'll be right back.
Farming over plastic, investment over profit, inheritance for me seeds. Me alright being mean. Do the earth tempting, still watch how me spending. Budget 9 cold 12 goat kid. Millions when them get big. Build up a ranch and rent it.
In Jamaica, your rights are protected by our Constitution. From the right to education to freedom of expression, every citizen deserves respect and dignity. But remember, with rights come responsibilities. Let's uplift and respect each other and stand against injustice. Together, we can make Jamaica a better place for ourselves and future generations. Know your rights. Embrace your responsibilities. This message was brought to you by the Ministry of Legal and Constitutional Affairs.
Body Essentials Surgical Skin Center offers expert medical, surgical, and cosmetic dermatology services. Our licensed professionals provide treatment ranging from acne and wound care to laser therapy, Botox, and body contouring. We are now opened in Mandeville at 5B Bloomfield Close. Give us a call at 876-755-5050 and in Kingston at 40 Shortwood Road. Call 876-755-5555.
Are you looking to drive sales and build brand visibility this summer? Be a vendor at the nationwide 90 FM Back to School Fair on Saturday, August 9 at Harmony Beach Park, Montego Bay. Families from St. James, Hanover, Westmoreland, Trelawney, and St. Elizabeth will be out in full force. And you should be too. Call us at 876-630-1210 or email sales@nationwidenewsnetwork.com to secure your spot. Let's put your brand where it matters, on the ground.
Korean solid surface, so versatile and beautiful. It's non-porous, no sealing necessary, renewable and repairable, so easy to clean and maintain, and can be thermoformed into any shape. Choose Korean, the #1 solid surface in the world, when you want beauty and the best for your countertop. Visit Home International Limited, located at 104 Constant Spring Road. Telephone 755-1970
or 276-6448. Please be advised that on Sunday, July 20, the Mayor's Parlor will air at 12 p.m. This will temporarily replace the usual broadcast of Amazing Word at that time. We apologize for any inconvenience.
Oh God, once again! Sunday is a day for reflection and praise. So start it with Lutheran Ministries in Jamaica. God, we know you're gonna bless us. Listen to Nationwide 90 FM every Sunday morning at 8:30 a.m. for the Lutheran Hour. Brought to you by the Lutheran Ministries Jamaica, located at 33 Courtney Walsh Drive in Kingston. That's the Lutheran Hour, Sundays at 8:30 a.m. on Nationwide 90 FM. The new revolution in media.
Talk Up Youth and talk the truth. I ask the Bush that representing for Talk Up Youths here and nationwide 90 FM every Saturday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Bush. But that's why everybody knows say, yo, I truly appreciate that I love when I get them. See for the pagans them, I don't business with them, bro. I'm one did life for pens, love. At least on me, I go get the fence round. Drop a canteen up on it, make sense down. Not for eyeglass for drink or ends out. I put a truck on the road and went down. I broke tell the beggars to me spend down. Asia good when the bush lads step down. I set over eyeglass, them name free. True contribution to NHD. So me can qualify for your loan. Use that money and purchase a home. My plans surpass A, B, and C. My granny old shop turn Airbnb. Foundation set grand babies, grand fees. Make money while I'm asleep, man, me show you how me do it. Me go build a full book. Pack a skill and run some gold too. Yeah, go coach and go take a loan out. So put a vaccine on the road, bro. Myself in your own too. Yeah, because me supposed to. Yeah, so can't get me left alone, bro. Road not been dropped down. See them with prayer all until them cry and all. Build up a cup and get some layer fall. Circle every small business with their tone. Selling liquid eggs or just tray alone. $250,000 when me make Monday alone. Mutton beer than beef 1K alone. Use bills by accessories pan AliExpress. Boom, every gal and them gonna get touched. Badness outdated, me finger me spinners. Don't have me meat, but yeah me sell the ad. I try multiply pan the liquor when me have. Walk and sell clothes if me can't find a job. Me used to have a matic in me one strap bag. Phone confiscate and laptop grab. Police straight me shots and I got back. And then me realize I was not that bad. In a full book, pack a skill and burn some gold too. Yeah, go coach and go take a loan out. So put a vaccine on the road, bro. Myself in your own too. Yeah, because me supposed to. Yeah, so can't get me left alone, bro. Road not been just road down. Amnesty, bush lad preach no man. Still not apologize to preacher man. Shatters turn in your gun for your piece of land. Make Jamaica get green and Peter Pan. Jack still 2 years so me breed a van. Garrison full of avenues we no need no dan. If every backyard to open up for beat no man. We see banana, shoot and cheese. Make some more talk less. Learn about Forex. Bitcoins up next. A world that's cashless. Where money stop make means more jobless. We live in nature and make food, but agriculture no get used. No excuse. Me go build a full book. Pack a skill and run some gold too. Yeah, go coach and go take a loan out. So put a vaccine on the road, bro. Myself in your own too. Yeah, because me supposed to. Yeah, so can't get me left alone, bro. Road not been dropped down. Every DJ who's a play youngster, still a play youngster. Bush, but that's why I'm telling the time.
Talk Up Youths. Hey, oh yeah, boy. Listen, right about now we want to tell them. We tell them, say youths, you have to stand for your rights now. Now is the time. Youth for chat and youth for act and youth for unite right now. No silence, you youth. You have to stand for your rights now. Now is the time. Tell the people.
Skanking, grooving, hallelujah. pressures of your life and it tough. No stay down, mama, time pick it up. No bother with the down, full style, strictly up, full vibes. I pick it up when the bills, them, the rent and the mortgage due. Yeah. When me chalice, when your best friends are gone and it's only you. Yeah. Like up a split, turn up the music. Skanking sweet. Everybody wanna feel like.
Welcome back to the Talk of Youth radio show, the voice of the Jamaican youth. And I know we said that we would have moved on, but when some conversation nice, you know when some conversation nice, we say no man, we have to continue this have to continue, because there are so many other things that I wanted to ask, and there's so many other things that I started to ask, and it's like these are some very good conversations that we should. I should be the only one benefiting from it. Everybody should get the opportunity to listen to it, and also a part of the conversation, a part of the whole experience was that his mom was here the entire time. Yeah. So I asked her, I know she wasn't prepared for it, but we asked her to come on air because she is just a part of his life as he is. Yeah. So we're back from the break, and we're still with Aiden Dunn. We also invited his mom to be a part of this interview. So Mom, I'll allow you to introduce yourself, and then we get into the conversation.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Suzette Wilson, mother of Aiden Dunn.
And how does it feel? How does it feel to say that, to have to, how does it feel to have one young entrepreneur son?
Yeah. It feels good. I mean, I feel like I have a good job, an excellent job, and Aiden has been an amazing person. He has been he's very encouraging, very caring, very loving. He's dedicated. There are times when he would say to me, especially when I want to sleep or if I'm coming from work, he would say, Mom, I have something to show you. What you think about this? And sometimes I'm like, Aiden, I'm tired. I had a long day. And he would say, Mommy, come, and every day you're tired, And I'm always like, you know what, let me go, because I see that he has the potential, and I'm a proud mother.
I love that. As a mom, your son would have showed a side of curiosity where entrepreneurship and business is concerned, and I appreciate the fact that you didn't shun him or you never run him like some people that do. You actually took the time. So did you know what you were doing when you were doing all of that? Did you know that this would be the product of such an inquisitive business mind back then?
I knew from you as a child. I myself normally sell stuff. But, when he was younger, I normally sell sheets and curtains. And I would say, Aiden, you need to help me. He would say, when younger, they don't want to help you. And he would say, Mom, all you do is hot up the house with all these things. Because I normally store them there. And just this morning, I said to him, Aiden, you remember you telling me that I keep packing up the house with stuff, and this is the exact same thing you are doing. And he would laugh and said, Mommy, then I didn't know what I was doing, but I know what I am doing now. I even said to him, if you were helping me then, our business would be bigger. He said, well, no, I'm older and I am doing big. I am doing bigger.
Have you learned anything from him business wise?
Yes, I have, because before I usually order from just I would go away and purchase myself.
You go probably want we call it the Macy's and the Ross and
I send a little commercial box and stuff like that. Now he's telling me what to do, where places I can go and order stuff, giving me ideas. I had stopped a year ago, stopped selling, and now he's saying, Mommy, you need to start. You continue what you're doing, and then I will continue what I am doing, which makes sense.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. So a part of the conversation that we're having off air was that you were sharing a story when he came home one day and said, Mommy, why don't you open a restaurant?
Yes. Big up to Althea Alexander, my friend, which is his godmother. I remember we went to it was her house, and he sat us down, included her husband, and he said the video is actually on YouTube even now. Yes. And he was telling me that, we need to quit our job and start doing our own business. And he started, it's like he was doing a business plan, because he said, okay, then you could employ such and such amount of person. And if you employ this is what you would make, and quit our job. We need to stop working for people and do our own, which made sense. But at the time, you need money. So it seemed easy to him, but it was not easy for me, because you have to have the
mindset.
Not only the mindset, but the resources. You have to have the capital. At that time, I didn't really have it to do what he wanted us to do.
And then I can understand, because the mind is there, you're willing, but then when you look at the responsibilities that you have, trust me. When you all want to, you did not talk about probably the idea, probably the food, because I know boys can eat. I talk for myself.
But what about the surprise? The surprise that you mentioned off here. That is actually a twin.
Oh yes, he is.
Yes.
And it's not easy.
Wow.
It's not easy.
Two of them.
2 million
years. And there are two different people.
You can identify them look alike?
No, they are not identical. They are different.
Yeah.
And even and you would have also shared, thanks for reminding me about that, Kelly. You'd have also shared that the other son, what's his name, my apologies?
Tyler
and Aiden. Tyler and Aiden. Suzit. So you would have mentioned that he's also into the business realm
he's
as well.
Following slowly behind him.
What is he? You just get a little small plug. We're going to take a quick break, because we're going to come back and we have more questions to ask Aiden. But just quickly, what is it that his brother does?
He's currently, he had shipped some, what are the cups? Stanley?
The Stanley Cup?
Cups.
For the TikTok girlies.
Right.
Yeah. Walk with the cup.
Walk with the cup.
Everywhere. The corporate girlies. Listen.
We have to start our morning with our song. Listen, hey, let me tell you something. Man. Let me tell you something. You know what?
Good idea.
Let me take a break. That's a very good idea. That's a very good idea. We're going to take a quick break, Susie. Thank you very much for that. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, I have some more questions to ask Aiden, because as an entrepreneur going to school, studying business, I wanted to understand how beneficial has that been, or how impactful has that been, or has there been a noticeable gap where that is concerned. So we have much more for go on, when we come back on the other side of the break. Talk up youth, Mr. Fee. Talk up youth. We'll be right back.
You know, feel a reggae music sweet, skanking sweet. Everybody wanna feel like free. Forget your troubles and you rock with me. You know, feel a reggae music sweet, skanking sweet.
Upgrade your home or business with Cameron Industries and Joinery Limited. Explore a range of termite-resistant plywood, quartz, solid surface, and granite. Experience timeless elegance with our cedar doors, crafted from premium cedar stock, kiln-dried for durability and beauty. For quality and craftsmanship, visit us at the Trade Center Kingston 10 or Hatfield Mandeville. Call 876-963-0628 to 30. Cameron Industries and Joinery Limited. Transform your space today.
Need to make a change to your title or need a title? GeoLand Title Limited. They do lost title application, add and remove names from titles, wills, estates. First-time registration land surveys also included. Affordable rates and flexible payment options. NLA adjudication and land titling waivers also available. They have 8 locations island-wide. Call 876-754-6436 or visit their website at geolandonline.com. GeoLand Title Limited. Secure your land, secure your title.
You want to win? Then just bet. Bet on the game, no stress, no sweat. And win big in the wanna bet, just bet promotion. Spend $1,500 or more on one just bet ticket and complete the entry form at promotions.supremegames.com for your chance to win. Third place gets Beats by Dre. Second place gets an iPhone 15 and AirPods Pro. And first place gets a 65-inch TV and a soundbar. Promotion runs May 16 to July 20, 2025. Grand draw July 25, 2025. Authorized under Section 58.3 of the Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Act.
Calling all businesses. Nationwide 90 FM's Back to School Fair is heading to Harmony Beach Park, Montego Bay on Saturday, August 9. And your brand should be there. With families from St. James, Hanover, Westmoreland, Trelawney, and St. Elizabeth expected to attend, it's the perfect chance to connect directly with Back to School shoppers. Contact us at sales@nationwidenewsnetwork.com or call 876-630-1210 to book your vendor space today.
And so we come to know these youths and show these youths. Talk up yourself, the youths to know them roots. Nurture them, protect and love and hear these youths. Music make them know I love, we show these youths.
Say save the youth, not kill the youth. A build we come for build the youth. Stop trick and fool and kill the youth. A build we come for build the youth. Empower and inskill the youth. A build we come for build the youth. Youths in action, Jamaica, we are
build the youths there.
Talk up youth in Jamaica.
Me no love likes, me no dancehall style.
Quarantine thing done and everybody touch road. Oh, maybe gonna start, pull up in a fast car, yeah. And a fast start, make you want the fast part, yeah. I know you're feeling me, you know I'm feeling you. So what now we for do, yeah. Hey fancy, oh your heart state, now no vacancy. Last time see you on FaceTime, chatting up the place, bout you know my relationship. Me I go put you on lockdown. Put your body on lockdown. You got me on lock now. You got my passion on lock. Oh, if you love me, you should let me. You should let me. You should let me know. And if you don't know, better feel let me. Better feel let me. I better you let me go. Pulling up, pulling up, pulling up. Nobody deal with the bagel and talking. Me nothing now. We are chilling in an apartment. Hope you don't mind me asking, where will we go? The quarantine thing done and everybody touch road. Oh, maybe gonna start, pull up in a fast car, yeah. And a fast start, make you want the fast part, yeah. I know you're feeling me, you know I'm feeling you. So what now we for do, yeah. Say you want travel, we go Hope Valley. Say you hope in your love and not just no tally. Make my heart full of some, I love you totally. Do my own thing, I'm in a
Some things are just never said, no. Oh, yeah. Story of my life, ordinary person just like you. If you take a look inside, see the great things that people do. Changing lives day and night, but nothing I do ever makes the news. Still I have to do what's right, to the King of all kings all praise is due. Yesterday I was on a train, a little boy asked me my name. He said, sir, I've seen you before, tell me who are you? Said I am a legend that you never heard of before. I said I am a lion, but he never heard me roar. I am a hero that nobody celebrates. But if one person remembers my name, that means I made a change. I'm the man who cooks the food.
Talk Up Youth production held every Saturday 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Talk Up Youth, myself, Talk Up Youth.
Some things are just never said, no. story of my life, ordinary person just like you. If you take a look inside, you see the great things that people do. Changing lives day and night, but nothing I do ever makes the news. Still I have to do what's right, to the King of all kings, all praise is due. Yesterday I was on a train, a little boy asked me my name. He said, sir, I've seen you before, tell me who are you? Said I am a legend that you never heard of before. I said I am a lion, but you never heard me roar. I am a hero that nobody celebrates, but if one person remembers my name, that means I've made a change. I'm the man who cooks the food and feed the street people in the afternoon. I'm the lady with the broom, sweeping the halls of your son's preschool. I'm the soldier who's up all night, making sure everything's alright. And if you ask me, I'm quite fine, being an ordinary person doing what's right. Yesterday at the football game, a little girl asked me my name. She said, sir, I've seen you before, tell me who are you? I said I am a legend that you never heard of before.
Alright. You heard it from Chronix there. We indeed have a legend in our midst today. You know, we are here with Aiden, the CEO of Unstoppable Enterprise. Welcome back once again to the Talk Up Youths radio show, the voice of the
Jamaican youth,
here on Nationwide 90 FM. And we have been having a wonderful conversation so far.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the title of the show is Next Gen Hustle, and we're indeed speaking about the hustle.
Yeah.
And not only just the hustle, we've been speaking about the challenges, the ups and downs, you know, but let's now speak about the educational aspect of it, the practicality of it. So you mentioned before, Aiden, you're currently in school. You just say to your CX, is that correct?
Yes, sir, that's correct.
How was it like, you know, being exposed to business before and then going into school, you know, you're doing your POB, you're doing your accounts. Did that add any knowledge to what you already have in a sense, or you just sort of just learning everything that you went out and learned by yourself, you know? How was that like?
Well, I mean, POB and the other business subjects that I did in school,
Yeah.
I would say that it helped me a bit.
Yeah.
I mean, in regards to maybe profit and loss, but I think most of the knowledge that I got was from learning from the experiences that I went through.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say that it was really a big push.
Yeah.
But it definitely helped in some instances.
Great, that is great.
Can I just so did your business help you with your academic studies?
Yeah.
Definitely, because back then, with even some tests that we even got, I didn't know what was a freight forwarder, because they don't teach that in POB and whatever. And we got some tests asking us what is a freight forwarder and etc. Customs broker. I know all of those stuff due to my business. You understand?
That's good. So what you think about in a sense moving forward? Are we looking for university aspirations? Are you planning to study business? You know, we heard Mom before that mentioned she thought that you were going to be a lawyer. You know, do we still have stuff along that line in the future?
Definitely in the future. I'm going sixth form currently, going to study. I'm doing business subjects, but I'm also doing law.
Nice.
You know, so
you actually want to be a lawyer?
I think
a business lawyer, maybe.
I think I don't really need. I mean, when you go to university, it's a higher standard of education for business. But in what I'm doing currently, I don't think I would need university for that. So I would definitely go and study law because it's good to have law and business. You know, so nobody can really have the education. Yeah.
I really like that.
I would definitely go into politics as well. So definitely.
I really love
That's
that.
interesting.
Yeah.
Why politics?
Why politics?
Is there a rare you really hear that from young people in our generation?
Why politics?
Yeah.
Why politics? All right. The reason why.
Why would you go into politics?
Yeah.
What are the deficits that you see that you think you can address?
The deficits that I see that I think I can address. I would spend more time with the youth, as I said, because I'm a youth advocate.
Yeah.
Change some of the laws, some of the rules in regards to even business. and enhance certain things that are happening here in Jamaica.
I like that. So he definitely needs to go to the table. I like that aspect that you touch on, in terms of giving young people and, allowing young persons who have an idea to be freed up to go ahead and, invest and start their own business, especially when it comes down to, registering business, all that stuff. Yeah, go ahead.
Because even to get your license in Jamaica, for instance, if I'm an owner of a business and the delivery fees, I can tell you, they kill me sometimes. If I had if I could get my license at even 16, that would even be good.
Right.
Let me tell you something.
Right.
No.
Right.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Right show for that. Advocacy.
Hold up, we are looking at the camera.
Advocacy.
You see, when you're on the road, before it was the K drivers. You see, when you see the L drivers your heart stop.
No,
your heart stop. And me must have that heart attack and anxiety every time when they go jump into 16.
Mr. Scarlett is
listen, no.
Section,
even
so
them
be
afraid.
very mindful.
Even them afraid. But apart from that, I get you. And what I wanted to ask, that I thought Curdy was going to jump into, was what are some of the things that you would have learned for your business that you wish the education system would have taught you?
I think what they should have taught me is one about the shipping process as well. Logistics, really important, because if I knew that I could ship with sea and not air freight, I would save a whole lot of money and I would be better off.
Alright. That's fair.
I like that. I think, but I think it definitely helps you in your experience, because you having that experience now. Maybe some persons in the future want to start business now. You can also educate them and assist them with that process.
Definitely.
So are you looking forward to maybe mentoring a few young entrepreneurs? What is next for Aiden Dunn currently?
I'll get a lot of messages on a daily on my social media platforms.
Yeah.
So you guys can definitely look out for something in the Christmas, because as I said, we're working on we now have a physical pick up and drop off location.
Yeah.
So
at Tech Pro,
at Tech Pro, 11 Lindsay Crescent, right? So you guys can look out for our Christmas sale. You understand? You guys can come out, learn business free of charge from me. Come bring your checkbooks and let's start business.
I like that.
Let's start business.
Let's start business. But it was really good, having you today with us, especially helping to understand the loss and the gains of business that not a lot of persons speak about in today's generation as a young person. Thank you to Mommy, of course, for joining us.
Big up yourself. Big
up
yourself.
Segment, about
and one last thing before we cut our
we close out this time.
Yes, before we close off. For any business owner out there or wholesale supermarket, you guys can get in contact with me, because I have my own brand of water heaters which has already been made. They're just waiting to arrive on the island, and we're selling them with a free shower head. So if you want to make a deal, let's make a deal. Water dispensers, we'll have them locked. Flower pot, all different type of stuff. So if you're a business owner, you own a water store, because the water stores only sell water, not the coolers. So I will give you quality prices, and my water coolers, they come with a fridge at the bottom. So it's quality and affordability. So let's make a deal.
I like that.
You can also draft that contract with them and approach them.
Definitely.
Anybody out there listening, nationwide, maybe the water.
So the contact number 1-876-566-4023.
Guys, you heard it from the man himself, Aiden Dunn, the CEO of Unstoppable Enterprise. It was indeed a pleasure for having you this morning, and I do appreciate every moment of our conversation. It was definitely inspirational, educational, and it was just good. Just a great conversation, real conversation.
It really was. Let me tell you, you hardly have good, inspiring conversations like that. And when I say to you that I was truly inspired, the mere fact that we asked you to come back after we would have ended that segment, how truly inspiring it is. And as I said to you when I was closing out, keep on doing the doing.
Thank you.
What you're doing is pivotal. What you're doing is groundbreaking, and no pressure and all. But remember that what you're doing, you're opening the door for other persons to follow you. So just ensure that you go through the right way. Do what you need to do. You have a lovely mom. You have a lovely support system. Take that into consideration. You're not your own. No man is an island. And continue excelling. That hunger that I see, continue to have it. Trust me, you're going to make it, all right? Remember, say me say so. You're going to make it.
Great. Definitely.
All right, we're going to take a break. On the next side, we have Bust the Youth segment featuring Aiden. We have enough more. This is our Gen Hustle. Yeah. So we have our next hustler coming up, and this is the creative hustler. So I'm anticipating this sort of conversation. So stick and stay. Talk up you, Musefi. Talk up youth. We'll be right back.
I am a hero that nobody celebrates. But if one person remembers my name, give praise, that means I made a change.
Need fast, reliable delivery? Speed Services has you covered. We offer air freight 2 times weekly and sea freight once a week. Perfect for getting your packages to Jamaica fast. Just visit speedshipja.com. That's speed with 3 E's. Need a bearer, food delivery, or local delivery for your business? Call or text 876-484-8850 and follow us on Instagram at speedshipja. That's speed with 3 E's. Speed Services, where speed meets service.
Share in the experience at Fontana Pharmacy. We have a wide variety of items in store just for you. Fill your prescriptions while you shop. And senior citizens enjoy 10% off. Shop household, cosmetics, toys, and many other departments. We also offer curbside pickup and delivery. Visit our website at fontanapharmacy.com. Fontana Pharmacy, where it's all good inside.
Oh God, once again! Sunday is a day for reflection and praise. So start it with Lutheran Ministries in Jamaica.
God, we know you're gonna bless us.
Listen to Nationwide 90 FM every Sunday morning at 8:30 a.m. for the Lutheran Hour. Brought to you by the Lutheran Ministries Jamaica, located at 33 Courtney Walsh Drive in Kingston. That's the Lutheran Hour, Sundays at 8:30 a.m. on Nationwide 90 FM. The new revolution in media.
Please be advised that on Sunday, July 20, the Mayor's Parlour will air at 12 p.m. This will temporarily replace the usual broadcast of Amazing Word at that time. We apologize for any inconvenience.
Exciting news! The Design Studio on Nationwide 90 FM just got a whole lot bigger. Join us this and every Saturday now from 1 to 3 p.m. for an exclusive show that elevates your home, mind, and soul. Discover the latest interior design trends to create your dream sanctuary. Unlock your true potential with personal growth strategies. Nourish your body and spirit with expert wellness tips. Don't miss out on the inspiration you need to live your best life. Tune in to the Design Studio this and every Saturday from 1 to 3 p.m. and take the first step towards a more fulfilling you.
Make me sweat, make me harder.
Everything loud and wicked every Saturday 3 to 5 p.m. with Outside with Pepita. Lone vibes, lone laughs, and lone entertainment. Come on the road with it. Cause when we say Outside with Pepita, we're there all over Jamaica. Anyway, check them out. We're there. We're in on the business. Stay tuned in for prizes, surprises, giveaways, guest artists, and enough more. But hold on there. We forget to big up my DJ. DJ Jerome, the shell boss, I'm gonna make your bust to pew pew with the baddest, and latest tunes. So look out for Outside with Pepita. We might be coming to a town near you. You heard it here first. Outside with Pepita, Saturdays 3 to 5 p.m. on Nationwide 90 FM. The new revolution in media. Jamaica, lock it in and don't miss a thing.
is the time. Youth for chat and youth for act and youth for unite right now. No silence, you youth. You have to stand for your rights now. Now is the time.
Tell the people. On an ocean of love, baby, we're riding the waves. Everything that you are, my queen, is all I will ever need. Beyond and above, baby, we're one and the same. Ain't no second guessing. Your love is my blessing. I will answer your call and put you first. You will be safe in my arms, no need to search. Yeah, the ocean and the dead can get rough. Our love not sink no Titanic, them can't stop it. On an ocean of love, baby, we're riding the waves. Everything that you are, my queen, is all I will ever need. Beyond and above, baby, we're one and the same. Ain't no second guessing. Your love.
Welcome back to Talk Up Youth.
Radio show, the voice of the Jamaican youth.
Here at 90, at Nationwide 90 FM.
I'll tell her that was the test, right?
Yeah,
that I'm here focusing.
yeah.
I am.
Yeah. But so we are back here in the studio once more with the Bust the Youth segment. And of course, we spoke about earlier, the hustle. And of course, we're in the next hustle.
Mhm.
We have a talented young man with us today. We are with Aidane, 19-year-old. Aidane. So today on the Bust the Youth segment, we're spotlighting a young man whose story is truly one of resiliency, talent, and purpose. At just 19 years old, Aidane is already living proof that your starting point doesn't define your destination. A proud past student and former head boy of the Penwood High School, Aidane didn't let hardship break him. With minimal support at home, he took his future into his own hands, selling sweets and cooking part-time just to keep himself in school. That's the kind of hustle mentally and the desire that we want to see a lot more with your young people today. Now he's putting the same drive into his creativity career and journey as an actor and a singer. He has competed in many shows, and most popularly known, TikTok Got Talent, where he came third and continues to push beyond boundaries and representing his community with pride and with passion and enthusiasm.
So, welcome. How are you?
Welcome.
I'm good so far.
How does it feel to be here?
Yeah.
I don't even know. I can't even explain, but it's a good feeling.
All right, so let's jump into the conversation. Let's talk about your high school journey. What would have motivated you to push through despite the odds? And I think I would have seen a post where... Remind me of the story and then what would have pushed you despite the odds.
Yeah. So the story that you may
have seen
was basically the graduation situation where I went to graduation by myself with no parent to support me and stuff.
Yeah.
And at that time I feel like I used my emotions that really made me put out that and stuff, but I think what made me
push through
was seeing the fact that all my brothers was leading one way, and I just didn't want that for myself. I wanted to be the change, be different. You understand? And I realized that the only way for me to do this is actually going to school, and yeah.
Okay, that's good. So being the head boy comes with a lot of pressure. How did you balance leadership with your personal challenges and struggles at that time?
I mean, it wasn't easy, but I feel like leading is something that comes naturally when I feel like
for you it came naturally.
Yeah. So I feel like at that time it wasn't really a struggle as much to balance.
Yeah.
Because for once I'm at school and I'm getting work done, I feel like I can balance.
Yeah, multitask. I really like that. I really like that. So what would you say sort of gave you that push? Because you mentioned you didn't have much parental support at home. What still like drives you, towards into your creative career, or maybe even just where you are currently today? Is it that because you want to become great? Is it because someone out there inspires you? You want to, see yourself somewhere in the future?
Well, I think he did say that, he saw his brothers going down a path and he wanted to go on a different path. So that was the motivation, I'm assuming, behind renaming it.
Yeah, I see greater things for myself.
Further, you would have read in your profile, in your bio, that you dabbled a bit in the entrepreneurial side.
Yeah.
You sold sweets and you did cooking.
Yeah.
How did that shape your view about hard work today?
I feel like all my life I've been working, in my opinion. So it wasn't it's not selling in the school is not right.
I'm just like ask if you never
it's
illegal.
not right. It's not right at all. The vice principal have a lot of challenges when it comes towards me. Even apologize to me after.
Then how you get you in so much trouble and then turn around the head boy?
No, listen. It's not trouble. It's just like him ask me like, why am I doing this, knowing that.
Then not trouble. Was it right? Was it right?
No, it's not right.
Was it against the school rules?
Yes, but I feel like him understand him understand the situation.
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah.
Him understand the situation, even though it's not right. But when I realized that, because I always get a leadership role, but when I realized that the head boy now, I said I have to find something else, because if I'm the highest of the highest, and I'm setting examples for the other students, I can't be selling sweets because me I gotta stop other students from selling sweets.
Another man food.
True.
So that's when I got the job for cooking people, because that's something that I study at school. And
so you were cooking in a restaurant or in the canteen?
No, I wasn't cooking in the canteen.
I was just trying to understand
I
the cooking part of it.
cook in the canteen when it's like camps, like
like so like camps, study camp, football camp, stuff like that.
But I cook for people like in. I won't give the specific place, but
in your community.
No, not community.
Like a part-time, like a chef and
part-time, personal.
All right, fine.
How would you say like your creativity, like in a sense, like inspires you to go through like you said you did acting, music? How did it help you to find your purpose and heal?
I feel like music is the biggest part of me, like IDN.
IDN in music.
IDN in music. So that's something that I am passionate about and so forth. So when it comes to same with acting, and I don't know, I have a lot of things that I'm passionate about. But
you find healing through music when you sing. Do you
listen music, write music, cover everything?
What was your experience like? Because I read that you came third in TikTok Got Talent. What was your experience like in that competition, and what did that exposure teach you about the music industry or the creative industry?
So me, I normally enter competition that's in person, where it wouldn't be on the media. So entering a competition that like thousands of people on social media would actually watch and stuff, I didn't actually want to enter, but another one of my friends was entering the competition also, and they say, why not enter? And I did it, and I did the audition, and I barely got through because I was nervous and I was showing like half of my face in the camera. And I'm saying, my ear device, but
which song was that you entered with?
I think it was a Billie Eilish song. And
you really like Billie Eilish, I'm assuming.
All
right.
So
no, I jumped to that conclusion because normally when somebody's entering a singing competition, you would sing a popular song, big song. But for somebody to drop for Billie Eilish, definitely you have to be a fan or you really like it.
I went for Adele. The next one, because when this is
that's what I was expecting. No, I was expecting Adele.
Yeah.
I went for Adele the next time, but it was hard. I wasn't the best vocalist in the competition though, but I can say I was one of the best performer. So I feel like that come and it was a package you're supposed to come with. So you're supposed to come with the singing, the
whole thing, yeah, man. So the dress, all of that.
And it wasn't only Jamaican people. So you know, so people that come strong.
Yeah.
So I decided to say, if I come with the full voice, I come with the rest of everything.
There's something to forgive.
I really love that. I really love that, you know. And speaking about performance, he's going to be performing for us today live here on Talk Up Youth.
What is he gonna do?
Yeah. Sing.
I'm assuming singing because that's where we're on. So what song is it that you're gonna sing for us today?
Ordinary People by John Legend. I just draw for your song today.
Yeah, alright, no problem. We'll soon go into the song. Don't pull it up. We'll soon go into the song. If given the chance to talk to other young people in difficult situations, what message would you give to them? What would that message be like? What's your message to them?
I would definitely say, don't give up, because sometimes when you give up, that's when the goal is like around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
So I would definitely say, just try and don't let your struggle define you, because you're not gonna be in the same place forever. Yeah, definitely. So just keep trying. Yeah,
I love that.
And what's next for you?
Yeah.
What's next for Aideen?
What next for me? Well, I see great things, right?
We see it too, but what's next?
I'm currently fixing up a little studio for myself when it comes to music. I'm buying the stuff small by small, you know, because I do content.
Yeah, the content creation.
Yeah. I do content. I know I have a small platform where I feel.
I don't know what small platform is. This
has a platform.
I can't take
but we never go into that.
Yeah,
you know, we start
about small.
I guess
he's so humble about small.
It's a humility for
maybe,
me.
Maybe them are small, but
no, them are not known. Them don't get it twisted. Them are not known.
Yeah.
But continue. You have a small platform.
Our platform. I feel like I can grow it with.
How many followers you have now?
On TikTok, 30-something and 30-something K.
Hey,
and small, eh?
Cut the video.
Yeah, he's so humble. He's just to be humble in this situation.
My little 500 followers, you come out 36K.
I mean, it's small compared to some other creators.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Yeah, compare. If you compare to
comparison
you,
steals joy.
If you compare to my auntie, me enough. Because my auntie probably have just 3. But I'm just saying, continue. So you have your platform.
Yeah, so I feel like I'm gonna use that singing niche or the music niche to branch off and just make that specific thing my whole thing. But yeah, I'm going to college to study food preparation.
Okay. Nice.
So yeah, probably after I can go study music, because you know I want to keep on having that drive for the music.
Which university? You have to.
I couldn't. I couldn't use it.
Hey, listen.
It's not a university right now. It's distinction until I finish that. Then I go.
No, he was asking. No, he was asking which
university in the future.
In the future, because he wanted to study music.
Yeah. Well, Edna.
Yeah, Edna. Because I was definitely planning to go there before studying the food, but I say no, I'm studying this first, and if anything else, I go
maybe journalism, maybe marketing. You know, depends on where life throws you. Yeah.
But you're mentioning the music, which we appreciate and understand. But you also just sprinkled just now your 36K follower base on TikTok and your content creation.
Yeah.
How do you see both of those merging? How do you see one helping the other? Because
the music.
Yeah, the music, Aideen, the musician.
Yeah.
And Aideen, the content creator.
That's why I say I'm going to make music on my platform, my niche. You understand? So it won't be the content that I will be creating. Music.
Okay.
Yes. So I'm buying the equipment and stuff to make that.
Let me tell you,
Gen hustle indeed.
You know, Aideen, I can admit something.
Yeah.
I would like that. The other night I found myself just randomly scrolling through TikTok.
Yeah.
And there was this girl just singing songs. You know the trend songs when you slow it down or something like that. You know it? Songs when you sing it slow. It's like popular songs that when you sing it slow it hits differently. I think
yeah.
And I found myself scrolling through the entire page that night into the morning singing that and I was like, wow. So
I feel like I don't see any Jamaicans really doing it right now when it comes to and I feel like we have a specific genre that we're sticking to and probably can make the change, the difference. You know?
I think being thinking that out, that would hit.
Yeah.
So continue on that path. I really love it.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. So Cardin, let the cat out of the bag. You're gonna perform for us, and you would have shared that you're doing
water, guys.
Yeah, like producer.
Producer, are you asking for the water before you drink or after? Before you sing?
Before.
Wait, I'm singing right here, right?
Yeah.
I'm right to say I sing.
Live performance, live audience. We have YouTube.
But if you're
nationwide,
don't look for me. If you're crack, if you're crack, we'll join you. But
well, them are a great singer. Undercover.
We can't invite you. Give you a song idea. Now what kind of dance that?
Yeah.
Ordinary people.
Can turn it a little bit.
Can you get some more volume?
Yeah. Girl, I'm in love with you. This ain't the honeymoon, past the infatuation phase. Right in the thick of love. At times we get sick of love. Seems like we argue every day. I know I misbehaved, you made your mistakes. We both still got room left to grow. And though love sometimes hurt, I still put you first. And we'll make this thing work. But I think we should take it. We're just ordinary people. We don't know which way to go. We're ordinary people. Maybe we should take it slow. Take it slow. Oh, this time we'll take it slow. Take it slow. Oh, this time we'll take it slow. This ain't the movie, no fairy tale conclusion, yo. It gets more confusing every day. Yeah, that's real.
Yes, that was wonderful. I didn't think that I was expecting that.
I really was not
that
expecting
was
that.
Wonderful.
I broke character just now.
Like it was.
I was almost tempted to join when I was like, I would be doing this guy a great disservice.
Listen,
that was great. That was really good.
Great.
Can I ask though, what genre of music would be your fave?
I think R&B or indie or some
adult alternative, something like that.
Yeah, something like more.
Yeah.
So I say R&B or in something more slow and different from the. I think I would do a little reggae too. They just bring in the little Jamaican vibes.
Because I hear it, and I like it. You are awesome. That was great.
That was
really good.
Brilliant. It was a great performance. I tell you.
So you like stand up and perform and them something there?
Yeah.
In front of people and like give the bookings and stuff like that. That's what I'm trying to get to.
Or in the future.
Oh, definitely. I always want that for myself. But I'm getting comfortable now performing in front of a lot of people.
Oh, you have there are different.
We're gonna make it happen.
We can
make it happen.
We can make it happen.
We are gonna make it happen.
We can make it happen.
Acoustic with Aideen.
Yeah.
We're going to make it happen.
We can.
Production team.
I like it.
I really like it. It was great.
That was really good.
Yeah.
I wish you all the best in your journey. You have an incredible voice. Whatever it is that is blocking in terms of the shyness, I pick up that you are you're a bit shy. It can be
eventually.
It can be a part of the persona, the personality going forward. But I'm looking forward to great things. You do have a great voice. You do have a great presence. And I wish you all the best.
Yeah.
All right. That was Aideen.
The show was such a awesome show.
We need to tell the producers, including you, because you produce this.
We
need more time.
Who produced the show? Maybe Mr. Scarlett.
I'm going to read it out. You are the culprit in this. That was really really good. That was really good. We need to. Can we have him back?
Definitely. Of
course. Like a karaoke session.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about that. So I say things in the air, and then I hope that the producers will catch it and do what they need to do.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
All right. We're gonna make way for the Design Studio Outside broadcast with Karen Booker, but we can't leave without saying thank you to all of the persons. Let's start with thanking Aideen and remind me your name. Tajay. One thing I like about them is they do have a core group of friends.
Yeah.
We tell them something, watch them sometimes, they're very hilarious. Tajay and Aideen and the others. Monet.
Money. Big up yourself.
Big up yourself where that's concerned. Aideen, you have a lovely voice. We can't move on from that. Yeah. But I also want to thank the producers for such a show. It's the first in a long time I've actually come to a show and enjoyed. Empress, anywhere you are, big up yourself. The Nationwide 90 family, the executive team and the family. The producers, Damien, also the studio engineer, David McNeish, and also you, who did the unfortunate job of producing such a good show with such short time. Don't do it again. On behalf of the entire Talk Up Youth radio show and the Nationwide family, I want to wish you guys a safe and restful weekend. Talk Up Youth, myself, Talk Up Youth. See you next week.
Change your route, watch your back.
This is Nikisha Barnes representing for Talk Up Radio, a Talk Up Youth production held every Saturday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Talk Up Youth, myself, Talk Up Youth.
17 with a clock. Anything for the stock. Trick or squeeze, man a drop. And on the trees, man a chop. Change your route, watch your back. Cause a family, I set your trap. Mommy pressurize, she collapse. Another dream in a box. If I could take it back, give you all that you like, switching the balance. From a history of violence, giving you and having you express yourself, making you less reliant on the history of violence.
But is this real? Hey Greg, come look at this.